What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today. The Legends ZAOU format. Use this team I made around. Loaded Dice, Beedrill. Was really excited to use this guy. Loaded Dice is an item that we got in Scarlet and Violet. And Beedrill's not in Scarlet and Violet, but in the Legends ZA game it is. Or I can't speak like a normal person. And we can use it with Pin Missile and Loaded Dice in the Legends ZAOU format, all that to say. So it's kind of fun to try it out. Of course, this thing will probably be in the lowest possible format whenever it's released in like whatever next game. So I don't know how much we'll actually be able to do. You know, there's like Corviknight, Pokemon like that. But this guy actually has like a pretty good coverage move in Drill Run. Not good against the Corviknight, but against like other grounded steel types, actually can hit them pretty hard. And we're actually going to be also trying out its sniper sets, because this actually hits a little bit harder with every move besides for the bug move. And unfortunately lunge is like, I don't know, it just sounds kind of lame. This thing, of course, like other bug types in Legend ZA, they got like first impression and leech life. Actually, I don't know if any of them got leech life. That move might not even be in Legend ZA, but this guy's best bug move that would be boosted by sniper is lunge. You could do X-Scissor, but lunge has a secondary effect. X-Scissor doesn't have like a high crit chance or anything. It has no secondary effects. But this set will actually make our Poison Jab and Drill Run hit harder than if we were to just go Sword Stance and hit at +2. The crits actually do more because Sniper makes the crits do more damage. And after a focus energy with the scope lens, we always crit. Drill Run has a high crit ratio, but we would still need a focus energy to always crit. And then the scope lens, we'd need to always crit with these. So we're gonna be trying out both, but I'm a little bit more excited about Loaded Dice, but honestly, the sniper one might just be better. This one will make our Pin Missile hit harder. And with Swarm, if we're hit by pretty much any attack, we're gonna be less than 1/3. And then our Swarm boosted Pin Missiles will be hitting pretty hard. Sounded kind of fun. Let's go over the rest of the team real quick and then we'll hop into the games. But before we do that, actually, well, let's look at Mega Delphox on Sarah, because I've not used this guy yet. This is the Mega we'll be using. I made the whole team and forgot to put a Mega again, and then I was like, Delphox. So with its fire psychic typing, seems kind of good. Like you can hit those steel types. It's fast. It's a special attacker. It's got all the coverage you really want. It has Dazzling Gleam and Scorching Sands. And those aren't even new moves. Like those are moves it has in Gen 9, which Delphox is a very scary Pokemon down in PU or NU when it's used. I think it's in the PU tier, but also sorry about the landscaping sounds if you hear them. I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. I think there's a leaf blower. They're like blowing leaves down on the sidewalk. So that's fun. But Mega Delphox, if you haven't seen it yet, it looks freaking awesome. I believe it was revealed early, or maybe it was in one of the DLCs. I don't know. I haven't gotten to the point in the game where you can even use Megas in Legends ZA yet, but I'm pretty excited if I can use this eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the DLCs, but yeah, this guy looks sick. He's like on a broom. He's got these like floating things next to him. Honestly, it'd probably look amazing in the actual game. This glow around it looks really cool too. Yeah, and like I said, it already had all the coverage moves and moves you'd really want. Dazzling Gleam, Scorching Sands. Pretty sure it had everything. So yeah, nothing new with its moves. Normal Delphox stats, if you're not familiar, we've got 75 HP, 104 speed. And we got 100 special defense and 114 special attack. And then 69 attack and 72 defense. And, you know, normal special attacker, got the better special stats, and then it's got a pretty good speed tier. Like 104 speed, that's like, with all the moves this thing has, it's impressive. It has Encore too. It's just a very disruptive move. Can get it set up opportunities and whatnot. When it megas, it gets to 100 base stats. It gets 30 speed, so 104 to 134. And then it has 159 special attack. I don't know if that's the same as Mega Charizard, but it's very high. Charizard obviously has Drought, the Y, but I think that's 45. It gets 45 special attack, 30 speed, which leaves us with 25, and those go to special defense. So all the, you know, normal special attacker stats, plus our speed, our attack and defense stay the same, and HP of course stays the same. This guy's a monster. I remember when first on the pet mod, Delphox was just a terrifying guy. And oh, let's look at its abilities on here real quick. It gets Blaze or Magician, and neither are useful. Well, Blaze is useful, but it's probably not gonna have Blaze since none of the other fire megas retained Blaze when they mega. But Magician is not useful when you mega because it steals items. You can't you know, change your item when you have the Mega Stone. But the ability they give it on the pet mod is Levitate, which is awesome because, I mean, and I think it makes sense because this guy's floating. Being immune to ground as a fire type is not bad. Gives us some useful immunity, or a useful immunity. And for the set, we're just going to be Nasty Plot 3 attacks. But yeah, let's go over the team real quick and we'll hop into the games. I think I explained the whole sets. We're going to Swarm for this one for the boosting of Pin Missile after we take a hit, Sniper for the crit set. Other than that, the rest of the teams are the same, and the only difference in Beedrill set is the bug move. And yeah, we're using Swords Dance on the loaded dice set. You could put Sniper on here, I could see it, because you're gonna hit multiple times with this. But we have like a low chance to crit most of the time. I know sometimes it seems like you crit every time, so I'm just using Swarm because it sounds fun. But maybe you should just put Sniper on here because you have this has a high crit chance. I don't know. But we're just going to max attack, max speed. You could go with the plus speed nature, but we're going to hit a little less hard. And the only things that we're going to outspeed with the plus speed nature is these guys. Pretty much from Greninja, Cyclozar, I should say, to Darkrai, we'll outspeed those guys. We're not going to outspeed these base 130s. And I mean, haven't seen any of them anyways. Pretty much just like Darkrai, Greninja, Meowstic you could see. But we'll outspeed Starmie by 1 point with the webs up. So is that all right? And then we'll hit most things harder. And yeah, so that's why we're going with the Adamant Nature. First partner, and we're going with Sticky Webs because Beedrill's not very fast. So first partner is Slurpuff. It's, I think, the best Sticky Web setter. It has Magic Coat to bounce back non-damaging moves like opposing hazards. And of course, if you don't know how the format works, it's our national dex movesets, mainly because in this in Legends ZA, not all of the moves are even in the game. There's like a usable moves list. Let me pull it up real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Legends ZA doesn't have all of the moves that are in Scarlet and Violet. It has an even smaller pool of moves. And of course, Scarlet and Violet doesn't have all of the national dex moves, all of the moves that Pokemon have lost over the years. So usually in a format, you'd probably use whatever's in the game, but because Legends ZA doesn't have all of the moves even in the game, even the moves that are in Scarlet and Violet, we don't know what Pokemon will have for sure. And because Pokemon like Beedrill aren't even in Scarlet and Violet, we don't even know if they lost access to moves that most of the Pokemon lost access to going from Gen 8 into Gen 9. And Beedrill, I don't even think was in Gen 8. So we really don't know what guys have. So because that, all that to say, we have our national dex move sets, if that makes sense. Moves that have been lost over the generations have been removed from the game because some have been brought back in Legends ZA. Some Pokemon we really have no idea if they would have it or not. So Slurpuff has Magic Coat still. Misty Explosion lets us knock ourselves out. Spin Block potentially, and do a little bit of damage. And then Endeavor, we can hit guys when we're at 1 HP. With Unburden and Focus Sash, we can guarantee survive a hit, and then hopefully get knocked down to our Sash, so then we can go for Misty Explosion the following turn. That's why we also have 0 IVs in. We should actually have 31 attack in case of foul play. I don't know, probably not, probably won't matter, but we should go with 0 HP defenses so that you can get knocked down to your Sash ideally, is what the plan is. Let's fix that on this thing too. Then we got a Golden Go, of course. Golden Go with the good as gold ability can block Defog, and then with its Ghost typing and Steel typing can block Rapid Spin and Mortal Spin. And we're just going with an Air Balloon, so we have better time in Excadrill. And then Nasty Plot with 3 attacks. I've used Recover a lot on these, and I was looking at some Scarlet and Violet Sticky Web teams, and they didn't seem to always have Recover. And I'm like, I guess I don't really need Recover. I don't know. It seems so good, why not have it? But having Focus Blast can one-shot an Excadrill or give us a Steel coverage move for Steel types, or Dazzling Gleam, I was thinking seemed all right. I saw some were running Psyshock in Scarlet and Violet. Maybe that would be good, but we're gonna be trying 3 attacks instead and just max speed, max special attack. Then we have an Excadrill for some hazard control of our own because we have a Beedrill, a Dragonite, and a Delphox, and this guy has no heavy duty boots. They're all vulnerable to rocks, so we want some Rapid Spin. And we have an Air Balloon on here, so we have a better time into opposing Excadrill or ground types. And we just got Swords Dance, Earthquake, Iron Head, Rapid Spin with Mold Breaker, hit like those Rotoms. And I kind of want to have Rock Slide. I was honestly thinking about putting Loaded Dice Rock Blast on this so we could have 3 Loaded Dice guys, but I think Air Balloon with Swords Dance seems better. I don't know how often we'll Swords Dance. Then we got this Dragonite that I saw that's used in Scarlet and Violet with Encore, Loaded Dice, and Scale Shots. So we can boost our speed with skill shot and hit 4 to 5 times guaranteed with loaded dice. And fire punch to hit like Scizor seemed nice, or steel types like Corviknight. I was going to use Excalibur, but then Scizor seemed really annoying. So with this, we at least have a fire move on our dragon type. Of course, we don't have Earthquake. Maybe we should just put Earthquake instead of Encore, but it sounded fun. And Adamant Nature with Dragon Dance. I think we'll get enough speed between these two and the webs, and then we hit a little bit harder. And the last guy is, of course, the Delphox. Just our stabs, and then this, I think, could be Dazzling Gleam or Scorching Sands or Encore, but I'm just going to go with Focus Blast. It seems like the best catch-all move. It's Focus Blast. So if something else would be better, I would definitely run it. I just don't know because I haven't tested the team. So let's hop in the games. Hopefully Beedrill can do some stuff. All right, we got one, and this thing, it keeps fixing it. It gave us 0 again. I don't think it matters, but I don't know. Foul play would do a little more, but it probably won't matter most of the time, right? So we got our first game against Fido. Is that the name of Darkspawn's pre-evolution? I love that guy. And they have a pretty cool team. Megas is Starmie. I think it's the only Pokemon that can Mega. And that guy can spin also. Well, I think we're fine to leave this. Unfortunately, we can't prevent their rocks from going up from this, but it is what it is, I think. I think we go for Sticky Web and really hope we get knocked down to our Sash. Uh-oh. All right, well, no Sticky Web this game. That's not great. If they have a psychic move, which they probably do, our Beedrill's dead. I guess if they have a water move besides Aqua Jet, we're also dead. We could go into this. Wait, no, they have Triple Axle. All right, this is the only thing. Golden Go. We'll have to have a speed boost to deal with this, and it has to be our Dragonite pretty much. So, click and Shadow Ball here. Holy crap. Don't go into this. I mean, it's kind of obvious what we're doing here, but all right, I haven't seen Triple Axle on this every time to know I should expect it. All right. Okay. I think maybe we just weaken this. I think that's fine. Let this go. All right, we're still alive. Back into the Cleaver. They have no Ghost type. If they're not max speed, we can get a hit off. Oh, and they miss. That's great for us. We'll take it. I'm sorry about that. That move is pretty accurate. All right. All right, well, now we're back in this bad situation. If they hit 3 times with Triple Axle, our Dragonite dies. And we have no priority. I think this is what we have to do. I have to send this out in Skill Shot. Maybe Dragon Dancing would just be better because... yeah, I think it would. All right. Well, that's it. Tough time. Go for Rapid Spin into an Earthquake real quick. All right. Delphox, you got this. Burn them. We can take an Aqua Jet, but... oh, I put in all the games. I put in the games every time. Unless I'm not recording. Like, sometimes I actually test the teams. But if I'm just recording, I don't cut out games. What? Why didn't you just kill us? All right. We got one. And sorry, I was trying to fix my mic. Or I don't know what's going on. I was trying to listen to the last game to see if the audio records. And I can't hear the audio for some reason, so hopefully the audio is working. But the timer's running down, so we have to start. And They have an Excadrill. They also have this that could just triple axle or, you know, multi-hit move us. I think we try Slurpuff still. All right. They're on a balloon. I think we still try and go for Sticky Web. Please don't get flinched. Thank you. Great. Misty Explode. Break their balloon. Ah, they do get up rocks, which is a little annoying. Send out Golden go for Focus Blast seems like the play. Or would Shadow Ball just KO them? Yeah. I don't love it. Or we just go Delphox and... But then they're gonna go slow, bro. That doesn't seem too bad. I want to for sure be able to Rapid Spin or kill them, and we can't do that yet, so... And if I go into mine, it's a speed tie. I think it's fine to do this. Send this out. I guess it's an 85% chance we don't kill them still, but... Or a 15% chance we don't kill them. Well, this guy's definitely dead. Just kidding. We didn't do that much. Well, we'll go into this now. I think that's okay. They have no ground immunity. All right. Then we just Iron Head. Do we die to the fire move? Oh, shit. Hopefully they don't have Copycat. Awesome. And we don't have rocks on our team. Just go for an Earthquake, weaken this. I mean, this guy's actually kind of nice versus this, potentially. I don't really want to switch into a Scald. This can, though. If I go for Shadow Balls and... Honestly, I think I just go for this and I could just go into the other guy in Nasty Plot. Okay. Do they have Encore? Okay, they do have Encore. All right, Golden Go. Do they have more special defense than... They do have more special defense. I think we should still kill them, though. Okay. Then we go Excadrill to block a Volt Switch. Then I think we click Sword Stance. Then I think we just click Iron Heads. See if we can hit him with an Earthquake this time. All right. I could switch into this. I'll do it. All right. All right. Then we're finding a Nasty Plot. They can't Encore us. And this is one of their two guys immune to the Sticky Web. Can we just Shadow Ball? All right, well, I wasn't sure if that would work. I definitely didn't expect Trick. But I guess we can't be tricked. All right, we'll take it. I was thinking Mystical Fire would maybe be what they would go for, but all right. Audio is all good. As you guys heard, it was there. My computer just restarted itself. I'm kind of black screen though. And yeah, it just like changed the default output for some reason randomly as I recorded the first video for some, or not even literally as I was clicking on the files. It just must have changed it then. But we're good now. I hate computer tech issues. And we are trying out the scope lens Beedrill now. Maybe we'll have some better luck. Who knows? Yeah, let's give it a shot. And Beedrill outspeed everything, well, except for the Dragonite. If we were Jolly, we would actually outspeed the Dragonite. But with the webs, we'll outspeed everything besides this, and I guess the Dragonite still. I think we're fine to do this. Try out the Slurpuff. Seeing these slow guys, the water psychic ones actually are a little annoying for this thing. Well, sticky web, don't do that. All right, thank God. And then just Misty Explode. All right. Could send out our Dragonite and go for a dragon or a Scale Shot. Could send this guy out and go for an Iron Head. They're definitely the... Actually, no, I think I've played this person and they just have an Air Slashing Dragonite. This Air Slash is actually as strong as, or almost a little stronger than Hurricane or something with Sheer Force if they're the Mega. I just don't know if they are. Do I go into this and Dragon Dance? It seems a little early. If I go into this, they could just switch up moves, go for the fire move. So I think I do just go into this and go for a Scale Shot. If they end up switching, especially into this, we'll actually get some damage, if depending on how many hits we get. All right, 5 hits, that's pretty good. They could Scald Burn us. I think we want to save our multi-scale and keep this guy healthy. Let's just go into this. And they had Ice Beam, so... Though we probably would have been able to take it and Dragon Dance. I think we can just... Well, if we make it rain, we could then destroy this, so... I think they're going to Magearna. Oh no, they go into this. Golden Go. I think we outspeed Darkrai. Unless they happen to be Scarfed. -1. We do outspeed them and we are +2. So they're dead. Please don't be Scarfed. God damn it. Well, that sucks. Well. Can go into this and Focus Blast. I think that's like our best bet. What should I have done? I really don't have nothing to switch into this, so maybe I just should have attacked. All right, thank God we hit Focus Blast. That tells them though we don't have the fairy move. Or like that's our coverage move, so yeah, Slowbro can come in. If they have Ice Beam, I don't think they have Thunder Wave, hopefully. And how much does their Scald do? Slowbro. Oh, it does too much. We can go into Beedrill and hope we take a hit. And we can weaken them. Or we go into Excadrill. Or I just go fuck it and go Dragon. I think we have to go into this. I think we want to save the other guy. Oh, okay. Lunge. All right. Decent damage. Teleport. Garchomp. Okay. So this is their Mega, unless it is that. I think I lunge again. Getting an attack drop seems okay. They're leftovers. I think we have a high crit ratio, or a higher crit chance with that, and they Dragon Tailed us. So I didn't want to switch into Excadrill yet. All right. And now we're just in with this thing. Okay. All right, they teleport. Comes Dragonite. Yeah, we're just getting completely smoked right now. What could I have done there? Sacked this? I mean, we need a fairy move maybe on something. Hopefully they're not max speed, but otherwise we just lose to this. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're just this is not going great. But that's all right. We'll try it again. Maybe a fairy move on this would be good. Maybe that's the change we make. And let's just click forfeit so we can go next a little quicker. Didn't change anything. And trying out the scope lens one again, and another Slowbro. Beedrill, like that's Beedrill's matchup against the Slowbro, right? All right, let's get up the webs. Excadrill. Let's see what they do. All right, going for the flinch. All right. Well, we have been flinched. I think we might be okay without it. I'm not sure. I think we may have been able to outspeed this. Let's see if we can outspeed this with webs in the sand. Say -1 in the sand. I think Delphox is slower, yeah. So it wouldn't really make a big difference versus most of the things. So I think we just Endeavor. Cool. Nice and low. They don't have Mold Breaker anymore. Can go into Dragonite and click Dragon Dance? Or we can go into this and just go for a Shadow Ball. I don't know if Shadow Ball into Focus Blast kills Tyranitar. And yeah, if we go for Dragon Dance, we don't even outspeed this, so I think let's try that. I could Make It Rain. I don't know if Make It Rain into Focus Blast kills this. But I don't really think we need to worry about killing it, to be honest. Well, I mean, it would be nice to kill it, though. Right? I guess if they flinch us here, we're just dead again. But they could flinch Dragonite and we'd be dead again, too. Okay, I guess we have to Make It Rain into Focus Blast. Oh, we don't even kill with that. All right, let's just Make It Rain. All right. We crit them and they went into Scizor. It's not what I expected. I think it's just Shadow Ball now. I guess we're losing this. Pretty much whatever we sent out, I think we were going to lose. All right, Shadow Ball again. Okay, they get the knockout there. I think it's fine to send this thing out Mega and go for a Fire Blast. All right. think it's best to go into the Beedrill. Trick Room. Interesting. Okay. Well, we lunge, definitely. No crits, but we get him nice and low. And now this thing's in. I don't think we lose to it though, because we have Dragonite. Oh wait, they have this guy too that will be a problem. Alright, I think we have to sack the Beedrill, and then we just go Dragonite. And Dragonite should kill with, actually, Dragonite may not kill. Let's see. Marowak. Yeah, we may not kill. Alright, thankfully they switched. And they live. And now at -1 speed, we are dead to this thing. I think we just have to sack this thing. They can go for a yeah, they can go for a knockoff, and I think we just go for Fire Punch. Oh, and they went for Bullet Punch. Okay. We're dead to the ice move. I don't think Delphox kills. Well, they're life orbed. Unless we go for Focus Blast. But I don't think we 2-KO Slowbro with that. Let's try Nasty Plot. All right, that didn't work. Let's go into Excadrill. And now they can just pop our balloon, and then we lose to this thing. All right, they sack that. Slowbro. I mean, our best bet is Iron Head and an Earthquake. As stupid as that is. Well. Yeah, we're just not able to break through things. I think that Golden Go could have been really good. I just should have maybe sent it out a little bit later or something. But that's all right. Obviously, we have a Beedrill on the team, but let's pretend like that's not the problem. All right, let's just forfeit it up. All right, back on that loaded dice Beedrill. I think that's where it is at. Probably Mega Chestnut. Loaded dice Beedrill. Looking good. I think we got to stick with the loaded dice Beedrill for a minute. And we're just gonna lead Slurpuff. Lead Excadrill. Not a problem. All right, they go for the Rapid Spin first. Well, now they can Rapid Spin, and we're not in our Unburden. But then we can Magic, and then we can Endeavor. I could switch into... I think I just Endeavor and hope that they... Okay, that's fine. Now I could send out Golden Go and kill him with a Focus Blast. Or we go into our guy and go for an Earthquake. But we lose the speed tie and they get rid of the webs. Or it's not a speed tie and they just get rid of webs. So I have to go into this and I have to Focus Blast. And I have to hope they're not focus sashed. And I have no priority to finish them off. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Fantastic. Okay. Slowking. Heavy duty boots. Seems to have flamethrower. I mean, weakening this seems good. Okay. Nice double. I have no balloon. I think we can nasty plot. All right. And we'll Shadow Ball now. Okay. Hoopa. If you are scarfed, you're still slower than us. I think we just go for the hardest hitting thing we got. And they're dead. All right. Dragonites. This guy's got like, well, Delphox will still outspeed it. All right, we just hit it as hard as we can. All right. Does Greninja just die to Shadow Ball? Let's see. Greninja. Greninja. You do. All right. All right. Thankfully, it still died. Well, it's doing pretty good. Let me just hit him as hard as we can. Okay. Go for it again. All right. Hopefully they don't have... Okay, they do have that. Hopefully they don't have a scale shot. Uh-oh. All right, we still died. But we can go Excadrill, and I think we can live. Fuck! God damn it! All right. Classic. Managed to lose the game still. Beedrill. Wait a second. They can hit themselves in confusion. Don't switch. Fuck! Ah, damn. Well, we're gonna boost because we can. And we lose our thing, but we are in swarm range. And we killed the chestnut. Man, I had to go into Beedrill earlier. I think that was a problem. Also, I think I needed to maybe Shadow Ball this so they couldn't Dragon Dance twice. Shadow Ball and to make it rain maybe would have killed. All right, that I don't know what I should have done. If I switched after the first Dragon Dance, maybe that would have been the play. Switch into Dragonite after the first Dragon Dance, and then maybe we could have lived in Outrage. Dragonites. Let's give them Outrage. Seems like a very strong move though. Yeah, we would have still died. But then Excadrill could have lived, right? But they were fucking faster than us. Oh, but Delphox would have been faster. So if we went into that Iron-Headed, but then Delphox could maybe kill with Psyshock. Yeah, okay, so I had to go into my Dragonite, then I had to go Excadrill, Ironhead, then I had to go Delphox, outspeed him, and kill him with Psyshock. Alright. This is fine. Alright. Then Delphox Fire Blast can kill. You got this, big dog. All right. Maybe I should have just fucking nasty plotted. Can we kill Garchomp at +2 if it's Tank Chomp? No. So yeah, I'm just fire blasting. All right, that's cool. And they're fucking scarfed. Honestly, I think we're fine. We're gonna try Focus Blast. All right. Think we do outspeed them with this. I'm not sure. I think we try and Dragon Dance. Hopefully we can Ice Beam. All right, we got crit. All right, the crit mattered. Well, let's send this guy out and go for an Iron Head. I don't know, break their sturdy on Skarmory. Find out what item they are. All right, they're just that. Go into Golden Go. All right, we'll just fucking kill him with Focus Blast. Just kidding. God damn it. I hate this game. Just gonna flinch him. Get him a little lower. Let me go into this. Swords Dance time. Yeah, fuck. All right, now they outspeed us. Still, Swords Dance time. If they weren't scared, they're scared now. Swords Dance again. Incoming Pin Missile. Okay. No crits though. Well, I think they're just gonna roost because that's the kind of person they are. Nope, they're not. All right. Please just don't roost. If you roost, I'm upset. Why are you roosting? What is this fucking... All right, I think Sniper Beedrill's the play. So we got Sniper Beedrill back. Fortunately, the bug move would have been nice for the Rotom. But I don't think we still wouldn't have one-shotted them with the +2 Pin Missile. I think it never OHKOs, unfortunately. All right, they don't lead Excadrill. That's good. All right, it would have been kind of funny to go for Magic Coat there, but I think it would have made sense for them to Volt Switch also. And I think we Misty Explode. Or do we Endeavor? I think we Misty Explode. Oh no. Oh, thank God. All right. Go. And then we're going to Shadow Ball. I forget this thing gets defogged, man. Shadow Ball seems pretty good. Like, I'm gonna Nasty Plot though. Yeah. Okay. Well, they still have defog though. They still have defog. And everything dies. This thing is probably their Mega. This doesn't accomplish anything. All right. I'm sorry, man. Golden Go's not fun for anybody. Charizard, that's pretty cool. And then they got the Slowbro again. But we got the critting Beedrill. You're gonna hit very hard. Slurpuff, do your thing. You know what to do, Slurpuff? More importantly, you know what not to do. You know what not to do. let's go. All right. Get out of here. Awesome, and no rocks. Excadrill Earthquake? Or Delphox Fire Move. We can go Excadrill and Swords Dance, but they have this. Excadrill Earthquake is it's still a speed tie. Damn. All right, well. And then Golden Ghost Balloon gets popped. So I think we send this thing out and go for a Fire Blast. All right. Crits. It's pretty good for us. And do we know what kind of Garchomp they are based on that? We did 53. Swords Dance. Okay, I think they're offensive actually. All right, so I think we go into Excadrill. All right, so they missed their Stone Edge and our balloon is still intact. I think I just go for an Earthquake because we have a chance to kill them. Actually, we always kill them, I guess. They could go into Charizard, but we have Dragonite and Delphox for that. And if we can get rid of this, they don't get rocks, maybe. I'm thinking it's Charizard Y, but maybe it's not. Okay, they go Keldeo. Huh. What is this guy gonna do? I think we're fine to just Earthquake this. Nearly kill him. All right, Hydro Pump, we're dead. I wonder if, no, I don't think we can live a hit. Well, could send this out and go for the Poison Jab and hopefully kill them at the very least. Let's see. Beedrill, Sniper to Keldeo. We do kill. If I go into this and go for a Psyshock, they just have the Slowbro. But then I could go into Beedrill after that. I think we get a kill with Beedrill. And then maybe they take the bait and go Excadrill even. So, go for a Poison Jab. We don't miss, and it says we always KO. Focus Blast hasn't really been doing it on Delphox. I mean, we've gone for it a couple times, but it seems to just always be like, we don't have what we want for Slowbro. Okay. All right. Beedrill to Excadrill. If we crit them, they're dead, and we crit them 50% of the time here. Fuck! All right, well, they went for Iron Head. Just go into this and go for a Psyshock. That should definitely kill, I think. I don't know, maybe I should have went Golden Go because then they can't switch into anything safely. But I was more scared of the Charizard coming out, and we can switch into these things kind of with Golden Go, so. Pretty sure it was a 50% chance to crit there because we have the increased crit from Drill Run, and then we have the the lens. Okay. I think we just hit this with like a fire blast. All right. Wow, that doesn't do very much. Nasty plot. In case they switch. Or just recover, then we can 2-hit KO them. Because I guess we're not even 2-hit KOing them. What the heck, man? Are they specially defensive? They have to be. All right, that's not great. But we still outspeed this. And that means Psyshock should kill. What the frick, man? That's crazy. All right, we're going for Psyshock. All right, Fire Blast should kill. Okay, we're paralyzed and Moonblast drops our special attack. And now we definitely don't kill. Fire Blast. They already queued up a wish, didn't they? No, they haven't. All right, let's go Dragonite. We outspeed them. We're gonna Fire Blast, get a knockout. And they're unaware. Oh, why didn't I notice that? I'm sorry. This is just embarrassing. I'm just getting upset. And I should have noticed they were unaware when we just didn't do any damage. When we, based on this damage, that's when I should have known that they were unaware. My bad. It was with the Psyshock. I was just like, I guess they just take the Psyshock better because it's less power. But it's not that much less, and we already knew they were Spadef, so. All right. All right. Well, this can still kill him. And if it's Charizard, why? I think we have a chance. Because Dragonite. All right. They have to go into the Charizard. All right, it's Mega Charizard X. Well, that is not great. Pretty sure we're just dead to Dragon Claw. Maybe they don't have the fire move. I think it's possible they don't have the fire move. Okay, do they not have? They have the fire move. All right, we're just dead. Oh, damn it. Well, I decided to put Grass on this now because of all the Slowbros, and actually Fire Blast into Grass Knot could potentially one-shot a Slowbro if we got like high rolls. Yeah. All right, and we're up against opposing Sticky Web from the looks of it. Could go for the Excadrill lead and go for Iron Head into Earthquake, but it may not be opposing Sticky Web. I think we just lead this anyways. All right, good. And we just go for the Sticky Web. This guy could be Belly Drum. All right, we're dead. And I think we go this. Mega Fire Blast. That should also hit. Awesome. Oh, actually kind of awesome. All right. Slurpuff. We just need to knock them like real low. Slurpuff. Let's do it. All right, we crit them. I'd say we deserve that. I mean, we got enough justice kind of already, but still. All right, and I think this is not their mega. Apparently Focus Blast hits the hardest, and we don't have that anymore, so... I'll just go for Grass Knot. Oh, that makes contact. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can go into Beedrill and go for a lunge. Actually, Beedrill could maybe clean up if we got a focus energy off. But we definitely died everything that they have. Let's see, Beedrill to Garchomp. If their Swords Dance, but we make a -1, we are still dead. All right, so I should send out my own Dragonite and go for Dragon Dance maybe. Or I just go for a Scale Shot. I think we Dragon Dance. Because they don't have Scale Shot. They shouldn't have Dragon Claw. And now we'll hit the Magearna harder. I think maybe we can take a thing. Not sure if we can take a hit from this, but... Or knock it out, I mean. And it doesn't look like we can. All right, we are Burns. Go for another Dragon Dance as they Pain Split. That seems okay. Oh no, they had Defog. Why did I forget they had Defog for the third time? Well, keep Dragon Dancing. Hit him with an Encore. And keep Dragon Dancing. And maybe we just win. Scale Shot. I guess I could have encored as they went for Defog, but I was thinking... I didn't realize it actually until then, but then I was thinking we could... what's it called? We could maybe heal eventually. All right, Magearna. Can we knock this out with Rapid Spin? No. Let's just send out Beedrill, go for a Drill Run. All right, we got that big crits. In comes Gallade. Lunge. All right, we are dead. I don't know if Shadow Ball kills this, but I mean, that's what we have to do. Oh no. Do we not kill? Oh no! Shit. Well, it looks like we lost. Oh. All right, we're fine. And we have Earthquake. Wait. Iron Head. I don't know if maybe they had the ability shield this whole time. All right, they got the coolest team on the ladder. That's for sure. Palossand, Steelix, Heracross. Freaking sick. Well, I don't know who the Mega is. Sticky Webs would still be nice for the Darkrai. I've not been doing a good job at even like identifying if Sticky Web's going to be beneficial. But I mean, that's the archetype, so we've just been leading it most of the time. But I mean, against here, you know, Scarfers and Darkrai, I think it makes sense, so let's lead it. And yeah, I'm gonna go for a Magic Coat first. All right. Man, I wish I went for sticky web. Well, we'll go for it now. Oh, okay. Well, we can endeavor. All right. And then I could send this thing out and go for a sword stance. They can spin block with this, so I'm thinking we sword stance. Well, that's sick. We still at least did something besides attempting to rapid spin. Dude, I love cuts that very sturdy. Man, that's freaking sick. Damn, that's pretty sick. All right, well, they do go into this. I think we 2 KO them. Okay, well, we one-shotted them. I think we could have taken a Shadow Ball, I think. Oh wait, we are not on a balloon anymore. We were definitely dead to the Scorching Sands. I'm sorry, man. That's fortunate. Now if this guy gets setting up, it's a problem. Hopefully they don't have a scale shot. All right, they're this one. So I'm feeling all right. And now we just kill him, I think. I'm sorry. That one just worked out in our favor. Ironhead. Awesome. Let's go. Hopefully they're not scarfed. And now Beedrill can come out, but I think they're scarfed. Shit. I think they're scarfed. And we're gonna give him another attack boost. Is this gonna do anything? No, they're scarfed. Dang it. Well, we can go into this a nasty plot. Or this and Dragon Dance. Or this and I guess everything is immune. What's the best guy to send out? Probably Dragonite. So let's do that. Man, this is not as strong. Well, it's just that the damage doesn't look that strong with the first hit ever. Okay, defog. But we outspeed that Heracross. I think I go for an Encore. And then we can Dragon Dance some more. Look at that. We thought for a second. And we knew we had a free turn if we Encored. So we got to do another Dragon Dance. I used my head for once. All right. Ooh. Okay, they look like they have hyper offense. Well, okay, maybe they don't. No, this isn't Prankster. So it's just the Psychic Terrain Meowstic. Hey, we have no priority anyways. These guys both can defog. This thing could defog if they really wanted to. And then they have that. I think we lead this still. Right. No balloon. All right. I think we just go into this. And we try and knock them out with the Focus Blast. Though they may be sashed. But all right. All right. Let's win the speed tie. All right. I think I prioritize rapid spinning. All right, yeah, they just have defog. Do they have U-turn? I think we're fine to send this guy out. Okay, they do have U-turn. I know Grassnot doesn't do like anything to this because he's really light. But everything else we have a good time into. Yeah, I go Rotom. I think we go Slurpuff. Hopefully they don't Volt Switch. All right, they Volt Switched. And they get Excadrill back in. I think I may just prioritize bouncing back their hazards. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Now we could try and spin block and go Golden Go and then go Delphox to knock them out. And then maybe we can get up webs later, but we do basically lose Golden Go. And Golden Go is good against this or this, actually, and the Hawlucha. I think it's fine to do this. Now, if we really want, we could we could switch into Dragonite, but no, we're not gonna. Oh, let's sack Slurpuff. No, they doubled Rapid Spun? Shit. Oh no, well, Delphox can still take a hit, I know that. So, but they do get up rocks. So I'm a nasty plot. Let's see how much we do. Delphox +2 to Rotom. Focus Blast would kill? Fuck me, man. How much does Grassnot do? Doesn't do much, right? That's so weak. Does it tell us the power? It's 20. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, Psyshock. Okay. Fire Blast? You got this? I'm gonna... What the f... Okay, they haven't... They must have... No. Okay, there's that. Okay, I forgot that they would have Psychic Seed with the Psychic Surge. That makes sense. All right. Maybe I should have saved that and went Golden Go. You know what? Maybe I should have done that. Go into this and go for Shadow Balls. This thing still isn't dead to that. Could go into this and click Dragon Dance. I think Dragonite can win. But they could also have Encore on this. I think I send this thing out. I wonder if they have Fire Punch or Thunder Punch, though. I think I try Nasty Plot. Make it rain. All right. That wasn't smart for me. I think I have to hope they go into Corviknight, I was thinking, but yeah, now we just lose. Good game. All right, back on that sniper Beedrill. And Excadrill. I think we lead Slurpuff again. Ceruledge. We are slower than them. Yeah. But that didn't activate our sash. All right, Misty Explosion. Okay. And then now we go Dragonite and go for Skill Shot. If I click Dragon Dance, we won't do enough to make Gearna with Fire Punch, right? And then we'll drop our defense. Do we just kill this with Skill Shot? They are faster than us, so we're gonna take a hit either way. It's just, do we take Poltergeist into Shadow Sneak or not? I think we still Dragon Dance. Okay, glad we went for that. They could be Scarfed though. 1, 2, all right, we kill them. Okay, maybe I should have went into Golden Go just in case there. I think everything dies except for Magearna, and we may live a uninvested Fleur Cannon. To Dragonites. Says we live. I don't know if we kill everything. I think we just hit. All right. Can hit again. Okay, they go into Guard Chomp. Attempt to Skill Shot. They can definitely go right back into Magearna, but all right. I'm going for the knockouts. All right, we burned them, which is equally good. Now we could get a boost off with Beedrill. All right, well, we actually got the knockout there, but they can kill us with Shadow Sneak. And now I think we have to go into one of our special attackers. I think Golden Go makes more sense. Break their sash. All right, so they heal a ton. And then I think we go Beedrill, I mean. Beedrill should be good to come out and go for a drill run. But we might not kill their Excadrill. Okay, they go Guard Chomp. We focus, wait. I think we might be in range of Shadow Sneak anyways. So should I just drill run and go for the kill? Now we're focusing on energying for the first time. We're alive? Let's go for a lunge. All right, we're dead. Now we go into Delphox, I think. Mega Psyshock. I think Psyshock kills Ceruledge. Yeah, I think we did it. I think we did it. Psyshock, yeah, this guy's got worse defense. He got like base 80. I don't know, it's still not terrible. It's not 40. And now we're just gonna click that move. Just gonna like chill, click that move. Sweet. And then we'll click that move. That does a lot of damage. All right, back on that loaded dice, Beedrill. We used focus energy for the first time there. All right. And then they have the Excadrill. I mean, we could just lead Delphox and go for Fire Blast, and if they're not Sash, we kill. Excuse me. But they also have... I don't know. Should we just fucking do it? Lead Delphox for the first time? I could see them leading this guy, though, too. Because this guy actually has Mortal Spin. And they can bounce back stuff. So we're going to lead Slurpuff. All right, fuck. Whatever. Let's lead that. Let's do that. You know what to do, Slurpuff. You got this. You got this. All right. Well, honestly, I don't think it makes too big of a difference. And we can Misty Explode or Endeavor. That's pretty freaking good. And we can get up webs. Yeah, it's pretty good. And our Beedrill should outspeed them. Like pretty much all the time. Could go for a Sword Stance if we're really feeling it. This guy might be our best bet to send out. Go for this and go for a Shadow Ball. It doesn't really let anything in. I think let's do that. All right. Dragonites. Okay, is this a Mega Dragonite? Are we running into that same situation where I need to go into Excadrill and then Delphox? Or do I just Shadow Ball in to make it rain? I think we're okay to Shadow Ball in to make it rain. It doesn't look like we kill. Okay. And then they're just gonna Fire Blast, knock us out, or maybe Earthquake. I think we're fine to make it rain. Do they have Roost? They Dragon Dance. Okay. And now we outspeed them with Delphox. Because they're usually not plus speed. If we don't outspeed them though, this is trouble. Okay. Now, I was gonna say this guy can live a hit, but they send this guy out. This guy can Mortal Spin on us. So I think let's just go Excadrill. And I think we just click Earthquake. Chip him a little bit. No recovery. Then we can go into Delphox and go for a Fire Blast if we want. Save this guy's air balloon. Honestly, we could go into this too. And like go for an Encore maybe. If we keep our multi-scale intact though, or maybe they could just Will-O-Wisp here too. I think let's go into this. I think it maybe makes more sense. Okay, they knocked. All right. If I go into this and encore them into knockoff. Also, this thing has Intimidate, doesn't it? I could go Beedrill and Swords Dance. I don't think we kill a Runerigus though. Beedrill +2 to Runerigus. It does a lot, or a decent amount. I think Dragonite and I actually Encore. Or do I just Dragon Dance but then they can Will-O-Wisp? Alright, I think I do Encore. Then I think we Dragon Dance. Then I Dragon Dance again. And then we hit as hard as we can with Scale Shot. All right. Well, we missed. Let's see. Let's hit this one. All right, 3 hits. And they don't miss that time. I think we lose to Latios because we don't have anything for it now. Pretty sure. Just Dragon Dance again. Dragon Dance again. We also have dropped our defense. So I guess I should just Scale Shot. All right, we miss. All right, we'll go into this now. And we'll Earthquake. But I'm pretty sure we lose to Latios. They can intimidate us now and then maybe we don't die. Or maybe they don't die. I think there's a chance that they don't. Overquill. We are a -1. Yeah, they do not. Or we do not die. Or what, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Go into this, go for Earthquake. They sack Excadrill. Maybe, do I need a Swords Dance? If I Swords Dance and then they go into Excadrill, they're affected by the webs. But I also need to kill this. Or not kill this, but I also need to get a speed raise. All right, we got the speed raise. Which doesn't matter because we still can't kill Latios. All right, I think, but if we Swords Dance, I don't think this thing gets Aqua Jet. And now they have to sack both Pokemon in order to intimidate us, and then maybe Beedrill can live a hit and win? I think we win. No, they're scarfed. This whole time they're scarfed. No, all right. I think Excadrill wins. All right. Well, I think we call it with that one. Overall, this was a mess. I wanted to try out the Beedrill. Beedrill clicked Swords Dance 0 times and Focus Energy 1 time. Yeah, it was to be expected. Maybe you should have had a jolly nature, but I think it was just one time where it would have like maybe made a difference. And one of the times it was like a Scarf Darkrai, so I guess it wouldn't have made a difference. I don't know, maybe I didn't misplay as many times, but the misplays always stand out, like forgetting or not noticing the unaware Clefable. Also the tech issues at the beginning I mixed up with. What the fuck happened there? And then I didn't keep up the webs between all of these guys and was beaten in that way many games. And I think I didn't use this guy the best. I don't know. I got to use the Beedrill though, so we got to do that at least. So even if we didn't get to click the boosting move, we clicked some attacks a couple times. It's just, you know. But yeah, appreciate you hanging out for this longer one. Got to use both versions of the team. I'll put both versions in the description. And appreciate you hanging out. I don't know which coverage moves better on this, but I will call it with that one. Appreciate you hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.